Nicki Minaj is one of the most iconic names in the music industry today. Known for her colorful persona, unforgettable music, and larger-than-life presence, she has made a name for herself in ways few others have. But how much do we really know about her beyond the fame, the glitzy outfits, and the jaw-dropping lyrics? Well, buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into 10 lesser-known facts about the Queen herself. Some might surprise you, others will definitely entertain you, and a few might even make you go, "What? No way!" Get ready to know Nicki like never before. Number 10. Her real name? It's not what you think. So, you thought Nicki Minaj was her real name, right? Well, think again. Nicki's actual name is Onika Tanya Maraj. Isn't that elegant and exotic? But here's the twist. She didn't actually pick the name Nicki. In fact, it was forced upon her by her record label when she was starting out. During an interview with Vogue, Nicki admitted that her producer at the time wanted her to go by Minaj, which is actually a play on her last name, Maraj. Despite fighting him tooth and nail, Nicki was convinced to adopt the name, but here's the kicker, she absolutely hates it. Yep, you heard that right. She's not a fan of her own stage name, even though it's now synonymous with fierce rap battles and pop hits. Number 9. Multiple personalities? More like multiple escapes. We all know Nicki Minaj for her vibrant alter egos, Harajuku Barbie, Roman Zolanski, and so on. But did you know she had these personalities long before she became a global sensation? As a child, Nicki used these different personas as a form of escape from her tumultuous home life. Growing up in a rough environment, she would pretend to be someone else to cope with the stress. In a 2010 interview with New York Magazine, she revealed that she had 15 different characters, with Cookie being her first and longest lasting. Talk about a creative way to handle adversity. Number 8. Fired from her first job? Yep, that happened. Here's a little fact about Nicki that may make you feel better about your own job history. She was once fired from her first job. Yes, the Queen of Rap herself got the boot from Red Lobster in the Bronx, New York. It turns out she wasn't exactly serving up the best customer service. Her attitude got her in trouble with the patrons. But let's be real, who would have known that the young waitress with poor customer service would one day dominate the music industry? Let's just say, Red Lobster probably regrets that decision now. Number 7. Discovered through MySpace. Yes, really? Before Instagram, before Twitter, before TikTok, there was MySpace. And it's hard to believe now, but Nicki Minaj owes a lot of her career to that iconic social media platform. Back in the day, she was doing backup singing gigs for local rappers in New York, and she started uploading her own music to MySpace. Her tracks caught the attention of Dirty Money CEO Fendi, who loved what he heard and signed her to his label. A few years later, she became the first female artist to join Lil Wayne's Young Money label. The rest, as they say, is history. Moral of the story? Don't underestimate the power of social media. Who knows? Maybe the next Nicki Minaj is out there right now posting on TikTok. Number 6. Actress dreams? You bet. Before Nicki Minaj became the rap queen we know and love, she had dreams of hitting it big in Hollywood. In fact, she studied drama at the prestigious LaGuardia High School in Queens, New York. Yes, the same school that gave us legends like Jennifer Aniston and Timothée Chalamet. Nicki even appeared in an off-Broadway show, In Case You Forget, in 2001. However, the acting world didn't exactly roll out the red carpet for her, so instead of becoming the next big Hollywood star, Nicki worked multiple jobs and channeled her creativity into music. But hey, don't worry, she still found her way to the big stage, just with a mic in her hand, rocking the rap game instead of the silver screen. So maybe acting wasn't her destiny, but she sure found her way to own a whole different kind of spotlight. Number 5. Stuffed animals? She's obsessed. We all know Nicki Minaj for her bold and outrageous persona, but did you know she has a soft side? Turns out, Nicki is a huge fan of stuffed animals. Yes, you heard that right. When she's not slaying the stage or dropping fire tracks, she's cuddling with her collection of stuffed animals, which she treats like her own little army. In fact, she's known to travel with a group of them, sometimes as many as 7. And get this, when she lost her favorite pink monkey named Oscar at an airport, she was so distraught that she offered a $50,000 reward for its safe return. If that's not love, I don't know what is. So, next time you see Nicki in the news, just know there's a whole bunch of stuffed animals behind the scenes supporting her every move. Who needs a bodyguard when you've got a cuddly crew? Number 4. She was born in Trinidad and Tobago, not New York. Think Nicki Minaj is a born and raised New Yorker? Well, think again. Nicki was actually born on December 8, 1982, in St. James, Trinidad and Tobago. She moved to New York when she was just 5 years old, but her Caribbean roots are a big part of who she is. Nicki is proud of her heritage, and did you know she's also 1/4 Indian? Her dad hails from Indo-Trinidadian roots, while her mother is Afro-Trinidadian. Talk about a diverse cultural mix. The influence of her upbringing can be seen in everything from her music to her style. So next time you hear Nicki spitting bars, remember, she's got the heart of an island queen with a dash of New York hustle. From the Caribbean to the Big Apple, this girl has range. Number 3. A former manager, Waka Flocka's mom. Here's a little-known fact. Nicki Minaj's former manager was none other than Waka Flocka Flame's mom, Deb Antony. That's right. The woman who helped launch Waka Flocka's career also had a hand in Nicki's early rise to stardom. Deb Antony managed Nicki before the big break, but things went south in 2010 when Nicki parted ways with her. This split made headlines, but don't worry, Deb didn't hold any grudges. In fact, she spoke highly of Nicki and wished her nothing but success. It's always interesting to see how the people behind the scenes play a crucial role in shaping an artist's career. Who knew that the woman behind some of rap's biggest stars once had a front row seat to the rise of Nicki Minaj? Number 2. Her cousin was murdered. Nicki Minaj has experienced some deep personal losses, and one of the most heartbreaking moments in her life came in 2011 when her cousin Nicholas was tragically murdered. Nicki took to Twitter to share the news with her fans, and it shook everyone who followed her. Nicholas was killed in Brooklyn, New York, in a case of mistaken identity. This loss hit Nicki hard, and she became an advocate for gun control and justice in her fight for a better future. It's a tragic reminder that even the biggest stars face personal tragedies. Number 1. The song behind her pain, The Boy. If you've ever listened to Nicki Minaj's song, The Boy, you might think it's just another catchy tune, but in reality, the song has a much deeper meaning. Nicki revealed that the inspiration behind the lyrics was her own traumatic childhood. Growing up, she witnessed her father's physical abuse toward her mother, and at one point, he even tried to burn down their house. This experience shaped Nicki's desire to empower women, and it's clear in the song that she channels her painful memories into something powerful and cathartic. Nicki has always been a strong advocate for women's rights, and this personal experience is part of why she fights so passionately for the cause. And there you have it, folks. 10 things you probably didn't know about Nicki Minaj. If you learned something new or had your mind blown by any of these facts, make sure to hit that like and don't forget to subscribe. Drop a comment below telling us which facts surprised you the most. Let's chat about it. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep it real, just like Nicki.